So guys, we are doing my live a little different. Hi, Marianne. I'm okay. I'm drinking green tea. That's what my flavor of choice is tonight. Yeah, well, the sinuses is just killing me. It's my first year ever having a sinus something. If you guys know, my asthma does not like anything that clogs up my airways. So how's your painting coming along, Miss Marianne? Don't mind me, guys. I am using my Black Wolf Woodworks diamond painting pen. I thought this gave off some Halloweenish vibes, so I decided to use this pen tonight. I have these 3 pens I will be using. This is my Madwood Turning Witch pen. And to give off some ghoulish vibes, here is my Halloween pen from Custom Pen by TJ. Guys, Diamond Art Club's trying to kill me. They trying to kill me. they have released 2 Insquero kits. And you guys, you know me on my Insquero. I have to have her. I'm not a fan of the white one. The witchy one that they came out with, I guarantee is geared towards Halloween. It's stunning. That I've been waiting for that one to come out, so I'm definitely going to be quick with the fingers with that one, just because. Hi Sherilyn, I know it's been a hot minute since I've had a live. Seems like a hot minute anyway. I'm doing my live a little different tonight just because I am not feeling the greatest. Marianne knows the loveliness of having sinus infections, because I know that's what it is. Because, guys, we are going through our flip from summer. But you know what? We're just going to say we're skipping fall altogether, because the cold weather is creeping up pretty quick. But I love me my fall weather. Hi Jen, how are you? Guys, Jen has caught the diamond painting itch. I knew the minute she started, she could not resist it. I gave her the gingerbread house kit by Dreamer Design, and she's chugging along on it. She somehow has found a way to diamond paint at home. I am working on Wicked Witch. I have not worked on this kit since I started my event. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to work on Wicked Witch tonight. I have been working on Button Eye off and on. Not a whole lot time because, like I told you guys, I had inventory. Oh, guys, that was just bad. Anxiety beyond anxiety. But I got through it. So I did take anxiety medication before the day of inventory, because I knew. Because I just, nope. I cannot. Guys, one of my sponsors has finally made it. Guys, Patsy Putty is here. She is actually one of the sponsors for Ghouls with Guillermo. She has donated to me, I believe, 2 $10 gift cards. I am throwing those in the pot for the grand prize giveaway. And I, myself, am throwing in... Let me dig them, if I can dig them out. So, like I told you guys, these kits were donated by Diamond Art Club. Speaking of that, I got to get with them after this live about donating. I'm going to see if they can donate the Irish Christmas Hannah Lynn image to me, so I can work on that during the Christmas event, because that's the one I really want to work on for my Christmas event. And also donating a Hannah Lynn image and a Chuck Pinson if they can. So, let me get out my trays here. So, give me a second, guys. I hear you. So, I will be donating 4 trays into the grand prize giveaway. This package is going to be huge. I am also going to be donating putty because, oh God, guys, I have putty coming out of my ears. So, these are the beast trays. One will be included in the Finya package, and one will be included in the Artemisa package. And I'm also donating these two. And these trays do come from Nix's Notions. So there's 4 trays right there. So I will be donating those. Then, okay, Derrick is not finished. I have a specialty tray that I had made by Nix herself with my YouTube channel name on it. I will be doing a special giveaway for this one. This tray will be, I'm going to put in, one of my whipping chats is going to have a keyword, and you're going to have to put it in a sentence, and I'm going to let the random picker pick it. So guys, this is a venti. It is in the emerald green, and it actually has my YouTube name on it, Derrick with Diamonds. Then it actually has Nix's Notions on the other side. So that I will be doing for the month of October. I didn't plan on doing a whole lot of giveaways for the month of September just because of inventory. We had inventory. So I did not plan on giveaways. So oh, Cindy Lee, I am so sorry. Send out the love to Cindy Lee, guys. She's not doing the greatest. So, guys, I am actually participating in Drills and Chills. Guys, Katie is actually one of my favorite YouTubers to watch. I love Diamonds and Washi. She is one of my favorites. I am slowly getting back in the groove with Miss Coffee. I do occasionally go on her Twitch. Twitch is all over the place. It really is. I don't go on there often. I just kind of pop in and diamond paint while she does her thing. But, guys, have I said how stunning this pen is? This pen is beautiful. This is my very first time purchasing from Black Wolf Woodworks, and I'm hooked. These pens are literally the perfect shape for how I hold a pen. This is how I hold a pen on both sides. It's not bad on this side. I did a thing today. I know you guys are going to be like, what did you do? I purchased every single multi-placer that Diamond Art Club offered. They have new multi-placers, which I can't wait to try these. I've been hearing the rave about them, so I'm like, yep, I'm going to try them. I am using a Firefly tray because I love their trays. But guys, my Mooney Made custom package is on its way. I'm so excited. I lucked out getting the rainbow trays because I've been wanting her rainbow trays for a while. I'm kind of nervous because I've had no luck with metal multi-placers. I'm going to be very blunt and honest about it. Because me and metal multi-placers just do not work well together. So I got them just so that when I want to use them, I got them. But guys, oops, I used the wrong one. So I am customizing this painting with custom pens. DP with sparklers, because I'm all about customizing my paintings now. I do have green tea tonight. It's kind of working for me. Yep. Yeah. I'm using the Kaleidoscope drills by DP with Sparklers for parts of the 310. It's kind of outlining the black. There's a lot of branches that are black, and that's the part that's going to be Kaleidoscope. So I can't wait to try the new haven't been doing a whole lot. I've been depressed lately just because my breathing has been so bad. Oh, thank you for doing her shop, Sherilyn. So, guys, Patsy Putty, she makes putty as well as she does cover minders. But her putty's different. She sent me, I actually had the box right beside me, so I will be digging out the little, and Patsy, oh my gosh. Patsy sent me some samplers to try out, and I am hooked with hers just because it seems to withstand my hard pressing. I press hard on my canvas. I think it's because I'm afraid the drills aren't going to stick. That's why, it's actually one of the reasons why it takes me so long to diamond paint. Because I'm very precise when I diamond paint, because I have OCD like nobody's business. But yeah, her putty is really good. Hers is very similar to the painting with pitties, as well as I got some new scents. The other scent is in the other room, so I will dig out the two that I got. I got all things fall from painting with pitties. So I got banana nut bread. Guys, I didn't even pull the putty out. And I could smell the banana bread. I was like, oh, Jesus. So I like how they customize their putties. Like, you either get a dog print or a cat print. That is so sad, Cindy Lee. Guys, it's a very touchy subject for me. My best friend, Angelique, died of breast cancer. So I don't do well with that subject. This one is Harvest Festival. Oh, I can just smell the fall in this one. And this has little shimmers in it. I love it. So, Painting with Pitties, guys, they have their own website. You do have to be quick with the fingers with their putty, because it does go pretty quick. And I also like Randa's, as well as Pure Bliss Wax Company. They make their own putty. What I have noticed lately that, oh good. Let me pause for a minute. So, a while back, Enabler's Outpost had posted that they were doing the Christmas mystery box. That there was going to be tons of sponsors and tons of goodies in these boxes. Well, when they came out the first time, they were gone. There was like none left to be seen or heard of from. So, guys, I am telling you right now, they still have some in stock. So today, I went on their site. I lost my asthma. I'm not going to lie. I completely lost my asthma. I was like, oh, they're still in stock. I'm so excited. So I went and grabbed the mystery box. I believe they said there's going to be like 40 or 50 things in there. And you are getting 2 diamond painting pens. And that's another reason why I jumped on it. Because I'm loving the pens and putty right now. I'm not so much about the paintings, as I have plenty of paintings to go around. But I will be showing you paintings tonight, guys. I'm going to try. I'm at a really bad angle right now because my phone decided to be stupid. And YouTube has changed things. I used to be able to auto-rotate my phone because it would rotate it. It's not letting me, so I have to go into advanced settings now. So I'm going to use the Pure Bliss Wax Company's putty tonight. So, but and my show's back. I'm so excited. I am big into the American Horror Story franchise. It's one of my favorites to watch. So, guys, I am almost done with my 3rd row of button eye. I will try to post a picture of it on my Facebook group later. But guys, oh my gosh. So I watched Diamonds and Washi's tips and tricks video. Hi, Allison. How are you? And she made a very good point, which I'm happy I watched it because I've started trying to break that into my diamond painting. So, guys, she has said don't try to use the single placer all the time. It's pretty that I'm kind of paraphrasing it. Hi Marco. I have some new people on here tonight. Um and and it's kind of speeded up the process. And she did on that one show picking up single drills on the multi-placer and placing like drills in separate areas of the canvas with the multi-placer. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I've been trying that and it has been working. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I prefer using the ruler on a round kit versus on a square kit. Rounds are very finicky. I don't like how rounds portray their spot, but I did notice, not so much on this kit, but on I almost forgot to tell you guys. Diamond Art Club came out with new release papers. And these papers I will be buying because they're reversible. The other ones they have are not. The round one is probably the best one to use. The green tea really helps. And the green tea has lemon in it. Not a lot, as I was rushing. I didn't let it steep long enough. But I love me tea. So we had KFC for dinner today. So I finally got I have my paychecks split up, which I love it that way. All of my diamond painting bills are almost paid off. I'm so excited. Until this weekend when I have to purchase those 2 kits. Sorry about that. Thank you for popping in, Cindy Lee. We all wish you the best of luck, and we send hugs and kisses to your family as well to you. Get some rest. Stay safe. So I'm gonna send a little now, ladies. I know most of you ladies have probably had your mammograms. Don't let them slip by. Always get routinely checked. I can't drill that enough. Because if you don't, you might be too late. So, always, always go get yourself checked. Um, I know that sounds weird coming from a guy, but my best friend Angelique, she didn't. And when she found out she had breast cancer, it was too late. I'm going to switch to my silk tray because the silk tray works better. Good job, Sherilyn. I'm proud of you. Um, so, yes, that's one advice I can give you, ladies, is make sure you're constantly having routine checkups, especially mammograms. Yes, that's another one. I got to make my appointment for my colonoscopy. I'm dreading that. But I do have to make my appointment for that. I'm not looking forward to it. Not going to sugarcoat it. I think I know why I'm struggling with this kit so much. The colors are so light. I'm not like... I think that's why the image didn't sell so great. It's because the colors are so light. I took the doggy out today, trying to get her back on a routine, and she is almost healed. Yes. I went to school with a guy that had breast cancer. He got it checked out pretty much immediately. So I do notice a lot of the men that get breast cancer were athletes. A good chunk of them. Okay, this is going to age me, and I know it's going to. Now, you ladies might remember Montel Williams. He was a talk show host. He actually had breast cancer. I loved watching his show. He was either on before or after Ricky Lake. I can't remember. And Ricky Lake, I'd never missed. Oh my God, that ages me. But yes, I loved Ricky Lake. I didn't know who she was until I didn't get to watch a lot of out there movies, I call them. So it was one of the very first movies Dad actually let me watch. I watched the movie Crybaby. That's the very first. That is actually the pretty close to the movie that I remember Johnny Depp starting in. The cats are being weird. And I just found something out a while back, not too long ago. I saw it on social media, which I don't trust them often anyway. They are bringing back Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That is my husband's favorite show to watch. I don't know if they're bringing it back for like a few seasons and ending it. I don't know. But and it's the original cast. Because unfortunately, that cast was pretty young when that show started. but I have not been feeling well. I do have to get I have to get my shots. A few years, I'm gonna have to get my shingle shot, which I'm dreading. As they recommend people in their 50s to get that shot if you had chickenpox. So I'm gonna try to show you guys these paintings. They're kind of not to this theme, but they are actually one of my favorite artists, which I will be doing an event for her. I can't wait to do that event. She is probably as local artist as we're going to get. Bella Safina's back up and running. She is one of the closest diamond painting shops near me. She is about a half an hour away from me. So I am going to get with her and see maybe if she can. She has 2 paintings she is donating to me. They're both Pride. So when I get those paintings, one of those paintings I will be doing for my event, and one I will be giving away. I am actually going to be doing. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the last time I did that event. It was when I very first started my channel. I did All Things Rainbow event. I plan on doing that in February, I think. I think that's what I'm leaning towards for February. Because I'm going to take it, and it's only going to be a month-long event. That's another thing. So the paintings I am going to be showing you is going to be for my March event. So it's going to be geared towards this artist, but it can also be this type of themed painting. It's going to be a little like crossing paths with a different creator, but I'm going to go with it. But my event means you can participate in their event as well. So March, I am planning on doing magical for mermaids, and so the 2 kits I just got. These kids stole my asthma, I'll tell you what. Where did I put that one? I can't remember. Oh, it's down here. Hi, Risa. How are you? So, I will show you this one. I am getting custom drills for this painting, because I plan on customizing this one hardcore. I tucked it in here tight, and I shouldn't have. So guys, you will love this live today. If you have not watched my unboxing, this will be your first time seeing these. I thought about calling it Dreaming for Dakota event, which will mean it has to be a Dakota Dotweiler image. But yes, I finally got her, guys. I got Glass Mermaid. Isn't she stunning? She is absolutely beautiful. The ABs in this are going to be popping everywhere. So she has been on my wish list for a while. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have her. I do try to keep my paintings in their canvas bag because it so helps. So guys, I have actually been considering just start buying up Mooney Maid's little hefty bags to switch over to and not have the boxes. Thought about messaging her, see if she could send me tags, just blank tags to do, because then I could just wrap and go. So guys, yeah, there's that one. But boxes did not come the greatest. Especially for the next. I own quite a few Dakotas now. I own like 4 or 5 Dakota Dotweilers because she is one of my favorite artists. And I think I'm gravitating towards her more, knowing that she's a local artist. So I have a question for you guys. How many of you guys would like to see me do a Mooney Maid themed event? So what that means is pick one of Mooney Maid's kits to work on, or use Mooney Maid products during 2 months of that event. I thought about doing a Mooney Maid event. I've been thinking about it. Me and her, when I first started my channel, I could not get one of her trays to save my life. Because she did Twitter, and that was it. And Twitter is not my jam. So I was so happy when she came out with her website, because that kind of like blossomed getting me to buy Mooney Maid products. I think I would feel a little bit more oh dear Lord, these scammers on my channel. Thank you, Sherilyn. My gosh. Now, Mooney Maid's kits, if that's what type of event you want to see, like, next year, I don't even know who this person is. And I don't. But, I'm going to be, oh, dear Lord. I was hoping to get through Button Eye so I could get into Magic Portals, but it's not looking like that. I'm going to make it. Because I really wanted to do Magic Portals for my event, but I wanted Button Eye done. So our next kit I'm going to show is one of their new releases. My husband has started back his paparazzi. So guys, if you want to my boss from work, she just got those. She said they were pretty bad. This kit, guys, when that kit was released, I cannot let this kit go. This kit stole everything. My breathing and everything in between. And this kit is full of specials. So yeah. So there is this one, guys. This is also a Dakota Dotweiler. And this is, give me a minute here, Wave Mermaid. This kit is stunning. So guys, while I have it up in the air here, all this light blue is a fairy dust drill. Then you have two ABs. Actually, no, I lied. You have one AB and two fairy dust drills. The other fairy dust drill is blended in with the AB. Any of the white you see is AB. So this kit is going to pop. There's not going to be much of this kit that is not AB. Aw, happy birthday. So guys, if you want to donate to my channel, I'm pretty sure Sherilyn can post the link up. And also, if you want to join my Patreon, I have not started doing stuff for it yet because I've just been too busy. I will start doing surprise giveaways to certain shops. I will be starting to do certain surprise drops of stuff that the Patreons will see first. Yes, this box is like falling apart, so I didn't want to dig this out too much. There we go. So, I do have the lovely stickers on it. I almost dug out my Curtis Rakovich painting today because I've been itching to do work on it. There are some Dreamer Design images that I want, but they're not. It's kind of why I haven't really pushed it to work, do my Patreon yet, because there's only 2 people that have signed up for it. So, in the Patreon, I will be doing random pickers for the Patreon once it gets what it needs to get. But it's been a long time since I've done a live, guys, and I'm loving it right now. That is good. And okay, we're gonna press pause for a minute. I don't expect a lot for you to donate to my channel because the economy, we get it. $5, $10, go right on ahead. It doesn't have to be a lot. And I can't stress that enough. $5, $10. That's something. You don't need to donate a lot to my channel. It will help my channel. Even $10 will help my channel. I do want to get back set up the way I miss being set up. I used to have a ring light, and ring lights work miracles when you're doing videos. But yes, it does. I can't stress that enough. But I have noticed with Diamond Art Club's new round kits, because this one is actually one of their newer rounds, that the drills are a little bit closer. They're not as the way it used to be, where you had to literally be precise. I have some weird people coming into my live. I don't know why. That's what happens when you start getting a lot of subscribers. You get these bots that think, you know, they can just come in and run the show. Oh yeah. And guys, I could not ask for better mods. I see Sherilyn the most. Sherilyn's right on top of it. Sherilyn does keep in contact with me. So I think next year we are going to come to Texas, because I've been wanting to go to Texas for a while. But I want to go in the winter time for us. So I've been thinking about March or April. So I do want to miss tornado season because Texas is known. So I have been to Texas before, many moons ago. My favorite place in Texas is Corpus Christi. Always loved going there. Texas really doesn't have much of ocean, but the ocean they do have, the Texans take pretty good care of it. And I've been dying to go to Corpus Christi. And I think that's where we'll go. Maybe I can get, yep. Yeah, I do want to come out and see Shay and see Randy. Yes, I love Corpus Christi. Um, um, but if we go to Texas, we do plan on, not, just sticking around that area. But I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I don't think my husband's ever seen a tax return. Where I have, I usually get taxes back. He has school loans, I don't. I had one, and I think they kind of just omitted it because we stopped paying for school loans when COVID hit. Um, not a lot. I owed like 1,500. Nothing drastic. I was going to school to be a fashion merchandiser. I just couldn't do it. And my life choices and paths have changed. I do plan on going to school to be a... Oh, jeez. I done forgot. Give me a minute. I'm trying to remember. The ones that draw blood. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what they're called. It's like a 12. It's like a year course. Phlebotomist, yes. It's a year course, year training program. After a year, they, yeah, she spelled it right. To be honest, I think that's about the only career field I would want to go into anyway. Just because, but what's kind of holding me back is this queen don't do math at all. And there's a lot of math involved. And guys, you know me. I don't do math. Me and Matt do not see eye to eye. But I really never got to go to school. I had to take care of my brothers and stay home and take care of them while Dad worked. So schooling was out of the equation. I don't blame my father for me not going to school. I really don't. Because I could have. I could have gone to school, but I chose not to. Yeah, me and Mac just do not see eye to eye, and in any medical field, you deal with math. And I just cannot. Me and math do not go together. I sucked at it in high school, and I know I'll suck at it there. So I've been sitting on it for a while, thinking about it. I have so many bills coming out of my wazoo for schooling that I just, no. I don't want to go into a trade. I told myself that. I do not want to go down that road. Trades are very hard to find jobs for. Not only that, they're not a steady income. And that's my thing. I want a career that is going to be a steady income. And I think that's why I've stuck with retail as long as I have, because it's a steady income. I do not plan to be in retail very much longer. I hit 20 years with the company next year. So after that, I am going to probably stay 10 more years and going to retire from retail. If I do that, I will be guaranteed a decent retirement. Because that's one thing I can vouch for with Walmart. They do take care of their retired associates. But I know. I told myself that I did not want to stay in retail my whole life, and I'm not going to. I actually thought about selling insurance. I really considered it. Or being like a customer service rep over the telephone. But I'm one of those that my grades I had in school were awful. My dream job was to be a school teacher. That has gone out the window. There's no way. Not the way I see what teachers go through now. I would never even consider being a school teacher now. I thought about going to school to be a social worker, but that's just no. That's even worse. I just can't see myself being a social worker. And a lot of people have told me that's probably almost the perfect field for you to go into just because of your past. And they're right. It would be a good career move. But I don't want to always be remembered of how my life was when my mother was around, because it was not fun. It's just not my jam. I am a manager now, so that's a plus. But it's just not something I want to do. Oh Jesus, I don't even know that person. But yes, I'm almost done with this little piece here. I will show it to you guys shortly. My husband's got to work tomorrow early morning. I have to close tomorrow, so I'll get some diamond painting done. Yes. No French here. I think that's French. I do know I'm losing my voice again, so my videos are going to be very sporadic. You might just be getting the lives and that's it for a while. I usually get sick this time of year. My inhaler just is not cutting it. But yeah, I did order 2 more pens from Black Wolf Woodworks. And I did sign up for more custom trays by Mooney Maid. So, and that didn't really take too long, a few months. It was worth the wait. So happy that I waited when I did, because I am getting Blue Lagoon. Oh my god, that color. I did get the Dragon Scale color by Mooney Maid, because she and then she messaged me. It was so cute. She messaged me. She's like, so how do you want it to say? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, we can do Derrick with and have a diamond symbol, or do you want Derrick with diamonds? And I said, Derrick with diamonds. And that tray will be for Emerald City when I start that image. I'm really leaning towards a Harry Potter event, as I am big into Harry Potter. I've been itching to do the kit I do own. I did give away one of my... Oh, girl. That... So, would you like to see me kind of do a DIY with Bella Art Diamonds real quick? Because I can pull her out real quick and we can get, you know, down and dirty with the kit. I can do that if you want me to. Which kit did you get Sherilyn? I am ordering another kit. Okay, I'm gonna dig her out real quick. I'm really losing all the ambition for Wicked Witch, and that is why I've been... Oh, you got an Emma Casey painting. I've been itching to do an Emma Casey. So my next one to purchase from her is Sailor Moon. If you're wondering, I am a big Sailor Moon fan. I am waiting for the Pokemon franchise to make its way to diamond painting, because that is going to be game on for me. I'm going to tuck this down here because I'm just not feeling the love for this kit. It's just not one of my favorites. So what I do now with my sticker sheets, I let them... So this is obviously Sesame Street. I let them flatten out and they go in a drawer. So I have one full drawer of just sticker sheets. So let me dig her out. I have started her. I kind of have put my hands in the pot for this painting, so I saw it finished. Oh goodness. Guys, I'm gonna have to lift you up for a minute. I saw it. I was so close to purchasing it. But I'm waiting to do, like, I'm waiting for them to do like a Pikachu or Ash, or, you know, where they actually went with the Pokemon franchise. Because if they do that, that's game over for me. Because that's what I'm really waiting on. So guys, if you don't know, we're gonna... Oh yeah, I gotta flip you guys. Give me a minute. So guys, this is gonna be a very weird look. You're not really gonna see a lot, but okay. So let me just try to tilt you so I can see at least what I'm doing. Okay. So this is Mary's Diamonds. This is actually one of the older kits. But this is the one I got. This is stunning. I'm just going to tell you guys right now. I love that she did baggies because you know me. I had to test the waters with this. The blues are insane. So, let me find where I started. I can't remember. So what I do now is I actually test the canvas. You're probably like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, I test to see how well the drills fit onto the canvas. I don't do like a whole section. I do just enough for me to see what it's going to look like. The one recommendation I can make for Bella Art Diamonds is don't use light colors with dark symbols or light colors with light symbols. It's the only thing I did not like about this image because they went all types of weird on it. So, okay, we're gonna do this a different way. There we go. So, give this a minute to do its thing. That's another thing. I can't remember I got square. That's right, I got a square. I wanted my first one to be square just because of, oh, not too bad today. I can actually see it. So I'm trying to decide if I should cut this or not. You know what? We're going to cut a small section here, but I'm not going to cut much, just enough to show you guys. I do plan on doing this painting pretty soon. Oh God, that didn't even go through. Maybe not. Did it go through the canvas? No, not even close. Okay, give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna use my ceramic cutter. I like those better than I do the X-Acto knife. It seems to cut more of the I'm not too fussy. So there. I didn't cut too much, but just enough so that we can play with it for a little bit. So we're gonna do that weird blue dot. And you know what? We're gonna do one of my mermaid cover minders by Saban. Actually, I think this one's by Nana's Crafty Gems. I love that she has gone to so if you don't know, this is the drills. They are in baggies, thank God. I am all about baggies. I wish Diamond Art Club would go to baggies and make my life so much easier. So 44, which that's going to be down here. Oh, that was quick. Painless. So, nothing too drastic here, guys. It is very hard to work with this kit, though. Not going to lie. I'm looking for a decent small tray. Now, I'm actually going to be all types of extra with it. These drills do have static. I'm going to give you full warning. So be very careful with these. But I'm just kind of going to demo paint a little bit on this one, so you get the legit of it. And I dug out this beauty. So this beauty is perfect for this painting. And I'm using actually Diamond Art Club's old multi-placers. So I love the way this canvas feels. I'm very impressed with Bella Art Diamonds. The squares are so precise. I usually don't like, but this is one of those canvases you're definitely gonna have to use a light pad. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but now we gotta check that color out, which is a weird. I was hoping to get more. Oh, I do have a dot up there. But guys, it's pretty simple. Time to take out a cough drop. So, you know me with my cough drops. I've kind of grown accustomed to always having cough drops. So that was a really quick color. So the recommendation I can make for you with this kit, well, with any new company kit, is take it really slow. For one reason. You got to know the feel of the canvas. You got to get the vibe that you're getting from it. So, give me a minute. It's gonna let me. Okay, I had to zoom in for a minute, so I could not see a certain color. So it is pound sign 50. Curious to see if it's a. Ooh, it might be an AB. It is. So, guys, pound sign is an AB. Which is right here. Right here. That is going to be all AB. Oh, wow. My... So that kind of works out for you because I've been wanting to see how their ABs lay. Oh my gosh, Sherilyn, I'm going to tell you right now, these ABs sparkle like crazy. They slide pretty well. The thing with me with ABs is I don't like how sticky they are. But I do like how the grid fits these squares perfectly. There's no like lines you're gonna see. So I've been wanting to test the waters with this kit. But I have been enjoying Button Eye. Button Eye has been a blast to work on. So maybe that's what I'll start doing when I do events is any kits or companies I haven't done before, start working on their kit that I buy from them. Like maybe I will leave this one out to work on. But I do like the feel of, well, you know what kind of helps with a shop like this? Bella Art Day Nicole is a diamond painter. So she knows what we like. We like tight. We like something that is going to fit really snug. And this really does. I do love all the stuff she offers for her paintings. I did a little bit and I already like what I'm getting. So there's no gaps. What I do like, and this is a good example, is just go by color. So just work your way up. That's pretty easy to do with an image like this. But I am a fan of mermaids. You guys know this. I think this is a perfect one to put in my bathroom. If you don't know, I have like a Caribbean vibe going in my bathroom. This painting actually matches my shower curtain. It's actually one of the reasons why I purchased it. Because I wanted a painting that kind of went well. Okay. We will do some of these check marks. My back is like saying, no, not today. We not playing today. Have a great night, Teresa. So we're going to do the check mark next. It's also another AB. which should be 51. Yep. So this does have quite a few ABs in it. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'll explain why it hurt. We've been an hour and a half in, so I'm about to end it here. But I wanted to please Miss Sherilyn so she could get all excited for this kit. I think she finished Back to Wonderland. I'm not sure. I've been seeing a lot of pictures everywhere, so. To be honest, her squares are almost like DAC's. It's a tight fit, which I like. I cannot wait to get my new placers, guys. I'm so excited. I am actually going to be purchasing the release papers at some point. And those release papers are not the same size as the other ones, and I think that's why I'm leaning towards them. That's what I thought. I knew you were close. I have 14 people on here. More than I thought I would. So maybe that's what I will start doing, is start working on a kit that company that I've never done before. Because I have plenty of diamond art clubs to go around. I already know how Craftably works because I have finished one. But I think I will keep this one out and work on this bad boy. So give me a minute, guys, while I get us back to the other way. There we go. That was hurting my back anyway. Ooh, that was rough. Do 37 real quick. I do. Yes, guys, subscribe to my channel. I could always use more subscribers. But yes, I love the squares. That's why I went with her squares first, so that I could really get a good feeling. I'm one of those that I just jump right in. So a good example was my very first. I've done quite a few paintings. Some of my paintings were flops. I did a Pokemon image from Wish that I absolutely loved when I finished it. Then the quality kicked in. And I was not impressed. I actually took pictures of it and sent it to Wish. And the response I got was, you know what you bought. So I was like, okay, I ain't purchasing from you guys ever again. And I have not. Temu scares me for that reason. But if I purchase from Temu, it's not going to be anything but diamond painting accessories. kits I am very fussy with. I do not do anything that is not licensed. But guys, I'm loving the quality of this image. I didn't think I was going to. No, that's bad drill, so we're not going to use that one. So some of them do have knobbly bits on them. No biggie. I am pretty sure Bella Art Diamonds gives you plenty of drills to work with. To be honest, her paintings remind me of, oh, what's that company? Distracted by Diamonds. Their canvases, because I do own a mermaid by them. The only difference I would actually have to say is the quality of these drills are better. Have a good day, Jen. Yes, their kits are really decent. I am going to be hello. Don't know who you are, but hello. I think a lot of these people are from my TikTok channel when I had TikTok. Oh, yes, ma'am, I am. Oh, Derrick is not going to be waiting for those kits. Oh, no. Those kits, I will be quick with the fingers. I am not going to be walking away from those. So that other kit, I think, is supposed to be the continuing one of, what's her name? Oh my gosh. Forest Keeper. And if that's the case, I am absolutely going to love these images coming out. Like the witch one was actually a voting one back in the day. And that was actually one of the ones I voted for. And I am so glad it's finally made it to Diamond Art Club. It's Guerrero, guys. You should know. Yes. My lives are not like anybody else's. I am blunt right to the point. Everyone on this channel knows this. I don't hold nothing back. I don't deal with a whole lot because of the way I was brought up. First off, I'm Southern, so us Southern queens do not, no. I'm looking for my H real quick. 14, it's way up here. It's a gorgeous blue. So, I really haven't opened all these drills. They're pretty staticky. That's why I'm not taking too many out. That's the only change I would make. Gotta love when having asthma chokes you. So, let's see how this did. But yeah, I usually don't single place here, but we're gonna try something. Oh yes, this has the popping noise. Not much of one, but enough to make me happy. My goodness. So guys, if Sherilyn has not told you, I am Derrick with Diamonds over on YouTube, obviously. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, go right on ahead and hit that. Yes, oh my gosh, yes. I love fall in New England. To be honest, it's my favorite season. Besides November. November that's the demon month. I don't care for that month at all. If you don't know, I work retail, so that is exactly why I don't like November. Retail has ruined that month for me. So I'm not a fan of it. Yes, we are actually in fair season, which I love going to the fair. We are actually going to go Saturday, I think. I'm going to try to get him to go. It's my favorite time of year. He's kind of learned to deal with me. And if you're new to my channel, I am a openly gay YouTuber. And proud of it. Almost everyone on my channel knows how I am. I am all about the rainbow. But yes, Miss Sherilyn, you will really love her canvas. The drills are kind of tight, but just enough to make this work. I did. So, but the thing I forgot to do was call them and figure out how that works. So, there's always next year. And there was way too much competition going on this year, so I knew I had no chance of survival. I was like, okay, so we are going to try next year. So I do plan on next year being a little bit quicker with the fingers. making sure I'm ready. I wasn't really ready yet, I don't think. I didn't feel ready. I should rephrase that. I didn't feel ready to do, which you guys know what I mean. But yes, I did try to enter, but I knew I would, so I was like, eh, wasn't worth it. So, but I am going to be opening a Etsy shop. I am going to put my feet in those boiling water. Try to, anyway. But what I am offering is going to be a little bit different. I am going to be offering finished paintings for a decent price. And if you want it framed, I will frame it. And then on top of that is when the price will go up. You can see a list, and they actually show images. So I was like, oh no, Derrick is not, nope. There was some interesting things, I'll tell you what. But, you know, next year I'll work on that. Next year I do plan on doing the craft fairs a little bit more frequently. These will be going into craft fairs a little bit more. I think I am going to be gearing towards that anyway. Doing the craft fairs, just because I feel that is more my speed. There are some weird colors in this kit. But, you know, I am excited to go to the fair, though. So, I am so old school when it comes to the fair. I do like my cotton candy, my blooming onions. Yes, I'm going to start doing craft fairs, because I think that's why I wasn't ready for the actual fair is because my name really isn't out there yet. So I'm going to attempt craft fairs next year. We do a lot of craft fairs in the winter months up here. They're indoors, but they're still a thing. I can't do corn dogs because I'm allergic to the hot dogs. Let me rephrase that. My stomach can't do the processed part of the hot dog. I do sausage, peppers, and onions occasionally. Nachos are my go-to at the fair. Always have been. I like the Rochester Fair the most because they have a beer tent. Oh my gosh, I used to sit there and watch those fools. These fools walk by. I like people watching. I don't know why, but I do. So I think we are going to go. That's got to be interesting. I am all types of extra when it comes to cotton candy. Oh, guys, you know maple's one of my favorite flavors, right? Well, up here we have maple shops at the fair, and I get the maple flavored cotton candy. That stuff is dangerous. But yeah, I I usually get that. Alligator's so gross. I cannot. I'm from the South, so you name it, I've tried it. My dad is one of those people that if you didn't try it, you were trying it. So I've had turtle soup before. That's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. I've had rattlesnake. I've had frog legs. I've had gator, which gator I cannot. And I think that's why people can't do it because because how tough their skin is. Oh, that's dangerous. So, guys, my favorite type of fare is a Greek fare. I love Greek food. Just the smell of it just puts me in my happy place. I do. I absolutely love Greek food. So I've had rabbit too. I almost forgot. My dad used to make something called what's it called? He had some name for it, and it was okay. It's pretty much anything that you find on the side of the road that gets ran over. My dad doesn't go pick it off the side road, pick it. No. As my dad is one of those characters that we have tried everything. Then there is a restaurant down south. If you've ever been towards Columbia, South Carolina, anywhere out there, there's a restaurant called Lizard Thicket. Oh, girl, why are you torturing me like that? Baklava is one of my favorite desserts. Guys, if you don't know, my best friend Angelique was part Greek. So me and her went to Greece together when I turned 21. That's where I went. Went to Greece. That was fabulous. I enjoyed every minute of it. And oh my gosh, the food. Roadkill stew. That's what my dad called it. But it wasn't. Oh, baklava. So, there are many ways to make baklava. And people always think it's made with pecans. Well, Angelique got me on the walnut kick. So, she would make it with walnuts. And she told me one day, she's like, well, do you want it with pecans? I'm like, well, you know what? Let's try it with pecans, see what happens. So she had made it with pecans. I told her to switch back to walnuts. I don't know, the flavor of the walnuts seems to do the job for me. she used to do like all types, like any like gatherings we did, like bake sales or anything. She always made her baklava. I always made chicken cacciatore bites because I am Italian. And that was actually one of the mini appetizers my mother used to make. And I'm just chugging along on this. It's the only thing. There we are. 29 is going to be smack dab in the center, probably. 27. 26, 27. There's 29. I was looking for my 29, my A. But my favorite thing is my gyros. I love my gyros. So in Greece, they are made totally different. Gyros are made open. What that means is your pita bread is on the bottom, your gyros here, then your another piece of pita bread's on top. It's almost like a sandwich. That's how they make them in Greece. So they don't make them that here like that in the States. It's kind of like a taco almost. But it's my favorite Greek food, and me and Dad used to go to the Greek fairs a lot when I was a kid. That was my dad, very first time I ever went. And see, you can't think of it like that. Especially that, because you'll never eat it. And that's why I love it. I don't think of it like that. Like, venison's one of my favorite things, and I don't think of venison like that either. Yeah. So. But this is not too bad. And guys, if you're wondering, I am working on Bella Art Diamonds painting. And what's the name of it? Sea Princess. This painting is stunning. So I think from now on, I am going to have a kit that I've never did a painting by a company before. I will leave this one out here. My event ones I will work on in the other room. Yes, venison is just like yummy. My dad used to make deer jerky. My mother did not touch any gamey meats. My dad tricked my mother one time. This story, y'all gonna laugh. So, my mother's Italian, like through and through. She loved her spaghetti. So, my dad's like, I can make spaghetti. That should have told you right there that my father had something up his sleeve. And he did. More than you know. So he makes it. So my mother tries it. She's like, what is in this? It tastes so good. I knew what was in it. I look at my mother straight in the face. I'm like, you do know you're eating Bambi, right? My mother dropped her fork and she bolted. She was like right in the bathroom. And I'm like, oh, okay. My dad was literally on the floor laughing. Um, my dad could not stop laughing. He's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe you said that to your mother. I'm like, well, I think it was funny. So, oh my gosh, it was so bad for a solid week. I owned the movie Bambi. So every time my mother was around, I would play the movie Bambi. Every time. My mom, oh my gosh, she wanted to kill both of us. Um, my mother, I guess, when she was a kid, when she was tiny, her parents didn't own a farm, but they had animals. Um, because my mother didn't live, she was not a country girl at all. She lived like, she was a town girl. She lived in a town. Um, so her parents had like geese and had ducks and that type of thing. So they had a baby fawn. And no, he did not. Mom would actually pre-make spaghetti because she knew that he would try to offer to make spaghetti. So my mother would pre-make it. Bear with me here, guys. Okay, that was easy. Did not expect to find that color so quick. So we'll do 19. That's a big bag. Okay. Not all their bags are the same size. I just figured that out. This bag's pretty big. So, but yeah. So one day, while my mother was at school, the fawn was gone. So her father was a monster. There's no easier way to put it. He killed the fawn because my mother got too attached. And we didn't own pets for a long time. Well, to be honest, I don't think we owned pets till my brother Tim was born. And because that devastated my mother and I, because I had asked her. Actually, no, I think I was like 7 or 8 and I had asked for a cat. Something simple. I just wanted a cat. My mother's like, you are not getting a pet. I'm like, why? Because you won't be taking care of it. I'll be taking, Mom pulled the mom card. And my dad, he pulls me aside. He's like, you're not getting a pet. And I'm like, but why? I mean, I was very vocal. And so my mother sits me down. She's like, I'm going to tell you a little story. And she told me the story. I bawled. I was like, oh my gosh, that poor thing. And my mother started crying because it just brought back really bad memories for her. Mind you, my mother wasn't the greatest when it came to health-wise. You guys don't know, my mother is bipolar and schizophrenic. So she was on her meds at that time. But it was, you could see it. You could definitely see the sadness. I had a very rough childhood. Not so much that that I had druggies as parents or anything like that. But my mother was rarely around, and that was very sad for me because I was a mama's boy all the way. But I'm getting into that time of year for me where I miss her the most. Christmas and Halloween were her favorite holidays. So my depression kicks in really bad. So all I crave is diamond painting. Um, I haven't really been. I don't know the right word to say it, but I've been kind of quiet for a while with my husband just because when my depression starts kicking in, that's the first thing that goes. Um, I just, my mom was my life, always was. She took me coming out the best, and I think that's why I'm just beside myself. Um, if you're new to my channel, welcome and welcome to the craziness. If you don't know, my mother has been missing since 2008. My mother is mentally ill. And yes, we have tried finding her and have had no luck. And I would rather get the phone call saying she's passed away versus not having closure. So I don't do well for Mother's Day or her birthday's in January. And that's what sucks for me is that I go right from holiday to holiday to holiday to holiday. Then I get her birthday, then Mother's Day comes up. After Mother's Day, we get into summer. Yeah, I don't do well with Mother's Day. But I'll tell you what, my mother had a heart of gold. She really did. She could hide her mental illness really well when we were kids, and I think it's because we were kids. She knew she had to be a mom. She came last, we came first. One of those deals. But I didn't want mom to feel that way. Dad was not great. My dad was not a great husband. He just was not. And he was not a great father either. But as years passed, I have forgiven my father. I'm one of those that I will hold a grudge till the day I die. And it's the Italian in me. But I will always be there for my immediate family. Does not matter if we don't get along or whatever. But me and Dad have come a long way. He did not take me coming out really well. And I think a lot of it had to do with my grandmother. My grandmother brainwashed all of her kids to think this is how life should be. This is how life needs to be, or else. She was an awful grandmother. She treated my mother like garbage. So, and that's my dad's mother. Of course it is. Mom tried to hibernate in the bedroom when my grandmother came to visit because we knew how my grandmother was. She hated that my father was married to her because my grandmother had other plans for my dad. which now he is married to her, which a lot of my siblings does not like her. I don't get it, but I don't see behind the curtain because I'm not around that often. But my father, me and him have always clashed. Always. Never going to change. And to be honest, I think it's because I have such a strong will personality. And I got that from Mom. My mother, you could not. So, my mom was one of those that the Walmart associates would run the other directions. Yes. Yeah, my grandmother died quite a few years ago, and my dad had called me and said, "Well, your grandmother passed away." I looked my dad straight in the eye. I told my father right over the phone. I'm like, "Yeah, Ann." He's like, "Are you coming to your grandmother's funeral?" Nope. He's like, "Why?" Because she was not my grandmother. So, if you guys are wondering, I did have two grandmothers on my dad's side. Because my grandfather did marry again. Iva was my grandmother. But I called her grandma till the day she died. So, Iva was grandma, and Bernice was my biological grandmother, but she was called Grandma Bernice. I cannot just call her grandma. I just could not do it. She was not my grandmother. She was mean and a cruel woman. Always was and always will be. Some of the stories my dad used to tell me about his mother, I was like, "Oh, go ahead. Go ahead and try to hit me with a broom. I will break your arm in 4 places and you will never pick up a broom again." I'm one of those that if you're going to hit me with something, you are definitely going to not live through it. Yes, so a little story about my grandmother. She was Indian all the way. That's where I get a lot of my dark skin from, is both sides of my family. So Bernice she was in and out of foster care, and that explains a lot why she was the way she was. She went in and out of foster care systems. To be honest, I don't think she knew how to talk to people. And my mother was Indian as well. You could see it in her hair, wicked bad. Don't mind me. My drills are crooked. But these drills, guys, fix really easy. I'm loving her squares, though. But yeah, she when she did die, her funeral wasn't the greatest because a lot of her grandchildren wanted nothing to do with her. Which she brought it on herself. So I'm going to put this color away and I'm going to call it done. But before I do, I'm going to show you the progress I made I am actually going to leave this one out. But I gotta close this up first. My poor girls. So, the key to the drills, guys, is try to keep them as close to the factory packaging as possible. There's that. Sorry, guys. So now I'm going to flip you over so you can see what progress I did make on it. So guys, this is how far I've gotten with it. So I'm going to try to set this as close in as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom this in so that we can see the gapping. So I already see one bad drill, but you won't see that too much once you start. Yeah, it's one of those deals where you're not really going to be in microscopic view looking at the drills. These ABs, look at these. So I'm going to show you guys the way I like ABs. So you don't really know if when you lay it, the center piece of this is going to be a diamond or a square. So like this is a diamond piece. This is a square piece. So every AB is different. That's how you get your shine. I haven't done this part yet because up here is where all the dark colors are, and I cannot see these to save my life. So the divots in these, give me a minute, guys. So I use putty all the way. I am not a fan of wax. There is only one other company I use for laying ABs, and that is Not Your Mama's Mud. So there's that, guys. So yes, the gapping isn't bad. Like, obviously it looks really gappy because of I have you in full view, but not bad. Yeah, because look. So with squares. Hi, Crystal. So with squares, once you get the painting fully completed, these gaps will disappear. You will not have all this gapping. And I tell people ask me, well, how come your drills are so straight? Well, to be quite honest, take your time. It's not a race. That's why mine complete so quick. So yeah, I don't do tweezers. This is the easiest way to straighten drills. So that's all I'm kind of doing is pushing, and sometimes they just bounce right back. So sometimes you have to just readjust. So yeah, some of it, see down here where it's kind of wonky, it's because I haven't placed drills up there yet. So right here, when I go to place drills here, it's going to push this down. Same here. I do like that her paintings don't have grids, and if they do, they're really light. This did not take me too long to fill in. Quicker than I thought. As this is a decent sized square. Oh, let me fix that drill up there. It's all types of wonky. Yes, most squares, once you get it laid, once you get them laid down, like this is not going to be working right now just because I have too much air space here. So guys, just take your time diamond painting. It's not a race. I don't rush. I have quite a few whips because I take my time. Rounds are a little bit more difficult because rounds, there is air between each round, where squares, you don't have a whole lot of space to work with. The one company I do not like their square layout is Dreamer Design. I'm not a fan of their squares. I did do a square kit by them, and I was not impressed. So yeah, guys, when I see people complete canvases that they started like at the beginning of the month and they finished it already at the end of the month, I'm like, ugh, I can't even imagine what the placement looks like. But Sherilyn, she single places a lot. So her kits are probably pretty precise. I do not just single place, I multi-place. But you probably noticed with this kit, I did do a lot of single placing because on the newer companies, I want to see how the layout is going. There is a lot of color blocking in this kit, which kind of shocked me when I got it. And the color blocking is a little bit different than what you would see in like a Diamond Art Club, because it's patches. It's all patches of color blocking. It's not like it's like one good solid color like Diamond Art Club it's known for. But the little piece I have done, I can already see the detail, which makes me happy. So guys, I'm gonna have to let you go. I know. But guys, before I go, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to donate to my channel, Sherilyn will send you the link right before I end this video. And if you like that content, go join my Patreon page, because in the future I do plan on doing surprise giveaways, surprise unboxings for only my Patreons. So guys, with that being said, love yourself, love each other, guys. Happy diamond painting, guys. Bye.